Okay, I've got another coincidence story. One day I decided to go downtown to take the train downtown to get some art supplies. So I got to the station, and I had decided that I would focus my thoughts on cash, on money, to see what would happen. So I got on the escalators to take me to the platform. And as I stood there, this young man walked past me on the left, and he had his hands jammed deeply into his pockets. It wasn't unusual. I mean, I guess I just assumed that maybe he was in a hurry, but I was too focused on my experiment to to pay much attention. So he crossed a short distance and mounted a second set of escalators, and he went out of sight. So about 2 seconds passed, and I heard a shower of coins falling on the floor. So I thought nothing of it, this is not unusual, right? Maybe someone dropped a whole bunch of money. And at the same time that that happened, the train was pulling into the station. So I got on the second set of escalators and continued up. And there was no one in between me and that young man that had passed me on his way up. And as the escalators brought me up, I heard the train pull out of the station, and there was this clicking sound in the silence. So as I came up over as my eyes came up to the ground level, I saw a whole bunch of coins lying on the ground. There were $2 coins, $1 coins, and they were making this clicking sound as the top stair of the escalator rolled up. So I started chuckling to myself, and I just bent down and just scooped them all up, right? They were maybe about $6 or $7 worth. So I broke the corner, and I'm on the platform now, and the train is gone, and there's no one there. So I thought, wow, that person just got on the train and they left their money lying there. They must have been in a real hurry, right? So I thought, it's got to be that fella. So another train comes, I get on it, and I'm feeling really, happy because I think I've got a hit, right, with my experiment. And I sit down and right beside the doors, and the train winds through the tunnel, and it goes and it picks up a whole bunch of a small group of people got on at the mall, and there was this young man who went and sat directly opposite me in a doorwell. Now the train wasn't crowded, so there were lots of seats, but I mean, young boys tend to like standing in the doorwell. So I'm sort of looking around at people, and my eyes are just scanning along, and I get to this young man who's standing right there, right in front of me, and I notice he's wearing a t-shirt, and it's got a lot of bling on it, right? Studs and gold and stuff like that. So I read the letters underneath, and the letters on his t-shirt said, "With my mind on my money and my money on my mind." And then I started laughing because I thought it summed up exactly my frame of mind at the time. And then everybody on the train thought I was wacko. But that's another story. And what's the point of all this? The point is that I believe, and I don't know if believe is a strong enough word, but I'm sort of getting this sense that the world around us, the universe, is conscious, and it responds. It's like a feedback mechanism, and it responds to focused thought. And that it free associates the way our mind does. And if you're paying attention, you will see it, you will notice it. And that the waking reality, the one where I'm sitting here making a video and I know I'm going to upload it onto YouTube, and I'm fairly sure I'm awake and conscious, is perhaps similar to the dream reality where where whatever you think happens. You think you can fly, you fly. And that the way the dream world sort of free associates and gives you feedback based on whatever you're doing or thinking in that dream. And maybe everything around us is just a symbol, a dream symbol, even when we're awake. And that's it.